Nagpagawa si Courtney Kardashian sa article.
Ano?
Makalose na ko na sa 50% ng body fat if hindi kita magkaon sa carbohydrates. Straight na pala!
Ano? Pati ka gid sina?
Oo, iba po. Di ka man mapatay sina. Dabanos, niya gali akong inakaon na spaghetti.
Ano?
Ay kay di ba, nabanos mo labi ako spaghetti kay maketo diet kita. So dapat stop carbohydrates mo lang na. Hindi mo na importante.
Abe, pag-research ano, bala before ka mag-party.
Ikaw yagi, atagi ko bala isang isa ka-importansya sa carbohydrates para mag-ano, hindi na ba na? Try ta?
Ang bot man niya, malay ko man niya ko ng mga carbohydrates.
Ay, try ta na bala, boss! Subong na lang! Subong din! Diet starts now!
Welcome everyone. What these girls don't know when they started their supposed keto diet is that carbohydrates are in fact one of the most important biomolecules in the body. Not only do they...
Taray kayo ay gaginawad, guys.
Now, okay, boss. Carbohydrates are one of the most common biomolecules found in nature. To be a biomolecule simply means to originate from living organisms. They are the primary energy source of the body and have the formula CH2ON, where N represents the number of these molecules present. The building blocks of carbohydrates are known as monosaccharides, and they're comprised of carbon, hydrogen, and oxygen. There are three classifications of carbohydrates, the first being the monosaccharides, the disaccharides, and the polysaccharides. Now, a monosaccharide. There are three kinds of monosaccharides, namely galactose, fructose, and glucose. Now, galactose is one of the rarer ones. They are commonly found in milk. Next is fructose. Fructose is commonly described as one of the sweeter carbohydrates and is found mostly in fruit. The last and most commonly thought of when thinking of carbohydrates is glucose, also known as blood sugar. They are commonly used in hospitals as dextrose in intravenous fluid. Now, if you were to combine two of these monosaccharides, you will get disaccharides in a process known as condensation, which also produces water as a byproduct. Just like monosaccharides, there are three types of disaccharides, namely lactose, maltose, and sucrose. Lactose, also known as the milk sugar, is commonly found in milk, cheese butter, and other such dairy products. It's comprised of glucose and galactose. Next up is maltose, also known as malt sugar. These sugars can be found in alcoholic beverages like beer and such. They are comprised of combining two glucose atoms. Sucrose is known as table sugar and is comprised of glucose and fructose. They are combined in a process known as condensation, which also produces water, but they can also be separated back into two monosaccharides in a process known as hydrolysis. When more than one monosaccharides combine, they form complex sugars known as polysaccharides. There are four kinds of polysaccharides, namely starch, glycogen, cellulose, and chitin. Firstly, starch. Starch is the primary energy source of plants and can be a quick source of energy for humans when consumed in foods. Examples of starch include rice, potatoes, and pasta dishes. Next is glycogen. Just like starch, it is a commonly used energy source. But unlike starch, which is stored in plants, glycogen is instead stored in the muscles of animals. Next is cellulose. Unlike starch and glycogen, cellulose is instead a structural atom that makes up the structure of most plants. For example, they make up the stems and barks of various trees as well. It also makes up its fibrous material. Lastly, we have chitin, which is commonly found in the exoskeletons of various insects and crustaceans. First, the iodine test simply tests for the presence of complex polysaccharide sugars such as starch. The Dr. Medyas Show will be back after these short messages.
Dito sa Rojas City, Capiz, may isang bata na nagbabiral dahil siya ay may hawak na titulo sa Guinness Book of Records. Ang dahilan nito ay dahil siya ay may pinakamaraming lato-lato. Ano ba ang sikreto?
Carbohydrates na po, ma'am. Kain na. Nami, gini siya nga source of energy, ma'am. Proven ko giniya, proven.
Number 1!
Napakaon ko ni pero si pangga ako gabaskog siya dayon. Gabaskogin siya. Go. Go muna ganyan si pangga kuya. Try nyo ba na mga ma'am sir? Mugin na yung importanteng carbohydrates. Daw, kalaya akong tumatsyag niya. Pangluksi ko, ha? Oo, lahat. Daw, ginang ko bidya kaon sang buhala dahon.
Go!
Beshi kids.
What the fuck?
Diba? Banos na lang ang spaghetti.
Be, pasimot.
Diba?
Nakakita mo itong tito diet.
Oo, inugunta. Feeling ko muna kasunod banos ako spaghetti.
Nagbabiral dahil siya ang may pinakarami ay sala. Oh my God!
Blue.